Disney on Tuesday put a major dent in the hope for a spring moviegoing recovery, pushing some of its upcoming films to streaming platforms, other films to future dates and a third group to both. The company shuffled 8 titles all told, including pivoting May's anticipated Scarlett Johansson Marvel film, Black Widow, to a simultaneous release on Disney Plus in July. It also shifted 2 other late spring films, Cruella and Luca, away from a traditional theatrical exclusive. Collectively, the moves ensure that much of the entertainment from the country's largest studio won't be exclusively in theaters until later in the summer and possibly even the fall, upsetting theater owners and casting doubt on an immediate theatrical renaissance. "I honestly feel kneecapped," said William Barstow, who runs Main Street Theaters, a 6-location chain primarily in the Omaha, Neb area. "Disney is our lifeblood. We couldn't be any more committed to this Black Widow thing happening. How can you do that? It just feels unfortunate." Barstow said he had just closed a loan on a new 12-plex on the assumption Black Widow was coming exclusively to theaters in May. Even as pandemic lockdowns ease, Disney signaled it does not believe that theatrical moviegoing around the world will be back in force this spring and early summer given uncertainties over lockdowns and vaccine distribution. While much of the United States is likely to be open by May as vaccine distribution increases, many theaters in Europe will not be, as countries grapple with lockdowns, surges and vaccine rollout challenges. Black Widow, originally scheduled for an exclusive theatrical release on May 7, has now been postponed to July 9. On that date, Disney Plus consumers can either pay $30 to watch under the service's Premier Access program or go to see it in theaters, though it remains to be seen how many will play it. Some chains, notably Cinemark, chose not to play the studio's March release, Raya and the Last Dragon, which went both to theaters and Disney Plus amid ongoing lockdowns. The latest move could set off another showdown, as theaters seek more generous payment terms and Disney holds its ground knowing it holds a streaming option. Disney had continually postponed Widow, a high-profile title in its Marvel Cinematic Universe, from last May, and the film had been heralded as the kind of splashy release that could bring consumers back to theaters after more than a year of staying away due to lockdowns. But now Disney will hold off on theatrical exclusivity and put much of its hope in Disney Plus. Cruella, an Emma Stone movie about a renegade in 1970s London who originally appeared in the 101 Dalmatians movies, will also be available for $30 purchase on Disney Plus simultaneous to its release in theaters May 28, the company said.